Om Shri Sai Ram. Humble prostrations at the divine lotus feet of our beloved Master, Bhagavan Shri Sathya Sai Baba. Gita Vahini, Chapter 25. The world as a permutation and combination of the five elements. Qualities of demonic and divine natures. The highest dharma. Summary. Arjuna, in the cognizable world, every single thing displays its characteristic or guna. There is a basis, adhara, for the characteristics possessed by every object and being in the world. That basis is the Atma. Fix your attention on the unchanging basis, not on the fluctuating manifestations. The world is the permutation and combination of the five elements which are latent in the basis, the Atma. The gods or devas and the demons, asuras, are not two separate, distinct groups. They are so divided on the basis of the distinction in characteristics. The characteristics or gunas are artificial. They are not of the essence of consciousness. The substance or basis, adhara, is clay. The shapes, names, forms, the manifestation, the expressions are the pots, pans and plates made from that clay. Clay is natural. Pots, pans and plates are artificial. I have no characteristics or gunas, but I am in the characteristics. Only four elements, earth, water, fire and air, are evident and perceptible, but ether or sky is the basis for all. So too, the mind, manas, intellect, buddhi, memory consciousness, chitta, and ego, ahankara, are all cognized by experience. But the soul, antahkarana, which is their base, can only be inferred. The transference of the characteristics of the based, that is adheya, to the base, that is adhara, is the fundamental demonic or asuric quality. The recognition of the eternality and truth of the base, even in the based, that is the real divine nature. There are 25 holy qualities which are traits of divine endowment. Pride, pomp, vanity, anger, harshness, and absence of discrimination are the components of the demonic endowment of mankind. Those who have at least sympathy, daya, morality, dharma, service to others, seva, and equanimity or shantam, in even a small measure, can be regarded as divine. Three qualities form the fundamental basis of all demonic or asuric natures: lust, kama, anger, krodha, and greed, lobha. They destroy the self and foster the demon in humanity. They have to be overwhelmed and overcome by the divine qualities of detachment, equanimity, and renunciation. Any traces of the force of lust, anger, and greed left unsuppressed anywhere is a potential danger, so they must be reduced to ashes. That leads to real success in the struggle for the goal. Some engage themselves in meditation after reducing to some extent only a few urges and desires. They do not achieve full concentration. Full concentration can come only from full control of desire. Demonic attributes and the divine attributes are related to the qualities that compose the nature and behavior of the individual and not to the physical form and appearance. Key takeaways from this chapter. First, we often wonder where the divinity is when we see outright villainous people committing evil, inhuman acts. But seen with different eyes, we can see that demonic traits are mere characteristics, just as kindness and goodness are. The basis that allowed both these kinds of individuals to come to earth is beyond this play of characteristics and is the true clay based on which these pots and pans were made. This basis is the unseen, unchanged, Atma, that we need to connect with. Second, the four physical bases, fire, air, water, and earth, and the four mental, mind, intellect, memory, consciousness, and ego, are directly perceived. Yet, it is the fifth physical element of space or sky and the soul spirit that makes these faculties self-evident. Let us therefore connect to the basis of everything rather than its manifestation. Seek the Creator, not the created. Third, of all the divine qualities, compassion, morality, service, and equanimity are considered the most essential, having which renders the others easy to attain. Similarly, of all the demonic qualities, lust, anger, and greed are the grossest, which need to not just be partially controlled but fully eliminated. Any trace left behind can rise up again. So, conquer this foe through detachment, equanimity, and service. Fourth, there is an old saying that all that glitters is not gold. Our eyes see attractive sights, faces, riches, and things, and almost immediately start to attribute glittering qualities to these entities as logical extensions. Similarly, the mind discounts the good qualities in simple, ordinary people from next door who are humble to the eye, yet perhaps endowed with great riches of the heart. Let us build this careful discrimination to neither exaggerate the glow of the attractive nor devalue the true gold that may be hidden in the hearts of the simple-minded. End of chapter 25. Jai Sai Ram.